That's my imitation of Pookie from Soupy Sales, which is my favorite thing right now. I'm going through a Pookie phase. Anyway, you can see his stuff on YouTube, by the way. He's so funny. Anyway, speaking of new phases, I am in a new phase of building what we call a vlog. I'm going to start that. This is just an announcement about it. I'm going to take stuff every day probably and talk about astrology and maybe apply it to real life situations. So you can understand sort of the filter in which I look through. I look at life through a lens of astrology. It's kind of interesting. So I'm going to record my observations. I'm also going to talk about different aspects of astrology, like what I'm going to do and talk about in the next one, or do a series on, is about your relationship planet, which is Venus. And Venus is kind of important. I've talked a little bit about Venus before in the context of Venus retrograde, but I'm going to talk about Venus through the signs. I'm going to talk about how you can find out for yourself what relationships are really supposed to be for you, rather than necessarily struggling with them. Sometimes we think we're supposed to be a certain way, and we're really not supposed to be that way at all. So, anyway, this little piece that I'm talking about today is going to be every day. I'm pretty sure, at least every other day, I'm going to get online and talk about my astrological observations about life. And if you guys have any type of suggestions of things you would like to know about, would you please let me know? And you can contact me at my website at eileengrimes.com. And you can write to me at my email address at METAFIZZER, METAFIZZER. See if you send, it'll be long. Anyway, so contact me there if there's something you would really like to know about, okay? Okay. So hang in there, hang in something. It's a hot day here in Seattle. I'm wilting a little bit. And the moon's in Scorpio, so it's been kind of sucky. But this too shall pass, and I'm moving on to some new projects, okay? This is going to be called after my love of planes, Eileen's Astro-Plane, Plane.